Niko and the Adventure Umbrella. Niko is a happy boy with bright brown eyes who lives in a small red house beside a quiet blue river, and every sunny day he likes to kick his yellow ball on the soft green grass. But one cool autumn morning he opens the front door and finds an old purple umbrella leaning against the step, and on the wooden handle he sees a tiny silver tag that says, "I bring gentle wonders, please take me outside." So his heart jumps with surprise, and he decides to carry that umbrella on his walk to the village square where his friend Lila sells warm bread. And as Niko walks he hears the river sing, birds chirp, and dry leaves crunch under his sneakers. But clouds soon roll across the sky and the wind becomes cold, so he presses the silver button on the purple umbrella. It pops open with a soft whoosh, and he feels safe under its round roof. Yet something amazing happens. The inside of the umbrella glows like starlight, and a kind, whispering voice says, "Hello, Niko, I am Breezy, the Adventure Umbrella, and I can fly when kind hands guide me. Do you want to see the village from above?" Niko blinks, thinks of his grandma's words, "Brave hearts make bright days," and nods, so Breezy lifts gently, pulling Niko off the path, and together they rise above the red roofs like a slow purple balloon while his ball rolls into Lila's yard where a soft poppy catches it. From the cool sky Niko sees the bakery, the school, and the tiny cars on the narrow road, and Breezy asks him to watch for places that need small good deeds, because every good deed fills the umbrella's starlight, helping it stay strong. So Niko scans the scene and spots old Mr. Tomas standing behind his food stall, frowning because his apple sign has blown away. So Breezy floats lower, Niko lands softly, and with simple tape and warm words he helps Mr. Tomas make a new sign, drawing bright red apples with a thin marker, and Mr. Tomas smiles, gives Niko one shiny apple, and the umbrella glows a little brighter. Niko bites the apple and tastes sweet juice, then Breezy lifts him again, and high above he spots the schoolyard where two nervous kittens huddle near the fence in the chilly wind. So Breezy dips down, and Niko kneels, speaks softly, and guides the kittens into a safe cardboard box that he covers with his own scarf. And a teacher comes running, thanks Niko, and promises to find them a warm home. The umbrella's starlight glows stronger. The clouds begin to look dark, and tiny drops of rain tap the fabric, but Niko feels no fear, because Breezy hums a gentle tune and asks Niko if he wants to chase a rainbow, and Niko laughs, saying yes. So they sail toward the edge of town where rain and sun meet, and soon colors arch across the sky like a giant bridge. Breezy tells Niko that every rainbow has a pocket of quiet magic hidden at its base, and only children who act with kindness may see it. So Niko looks down and sees a lonely garden full of faded flowers in front of a small grey cottage, and he feels the garden needs a smile. So Breezy lands, Niko folds the umbrella, and walks to the cottage gate, where an old woman with gentle eyes greets him. She explains that her flowers droop because cold nights came early, and she cannot lift heavy watering cans, so Niko fills her tin can at the outdoor tap and waters the roses, daisies, and tall sunflowers one by one, singing a soft tune about bright petals, and the flowers lift their heads, catch the last warm drops of sunshine, and seem to glow. The old woman thanks Niko with a tiny bag of sunflower seeds for next spring, and Breezy shines so bright inside that the purple cloth looks silver for a moment. Rain stops, rainbow fades, and the umbrella says it is time to guide Niko home before dusk, so they soar back over the sleepy village where lights blink in windows. On the way Niko spots his balls still in Lila's yard and sees the puppy licking a hurt paw, so Breezy sets them down, and Niko removes a small bandage from his pocket, wraps the puppy's paw, and pats its head. Lila waves from the bakery door, brings out 2 warm bread rolls, one for Niko and one tiny piece for the puppy, and she laughs when Niko tells her about the flying umbrella. Breezy glows one last bright pulse, and the whispering voice tells Niko that the umbrella's magic is now full because the day was filled with gentle deeds, so it must sleep until another child finds it in need, but it leaves him with one gift. When he presses the silver button at home, the umbrella will shrink into a star sticker that he can keep on his window frame, and the sticker will twinkle softly each time he does something helpful, reminding him that kindness lifts hearts higher than the wind. Niko thanks Breezy, walks home with Misty purring in his arms, because the kitten's new family will pick it up tomorrow, places the umbrella on his desk, presses the shiny button, and watches it fold into a tiny purple star that sticks to the window where early moonlight already glows. He eats his bread roll, shares crumbs with Snowy the puppy, now resting in a warm box, writes the day's adventures in his small blue diary with the pink crayon he borrowed from Lola, and falls asleep early, dreaming of silver voices, rainbow air paths, and how simple kind acts painted bright light inside a humble umbrella, showing that every child can hold gentle magic when they choose to help others.